This is a story from Oregon about one of our favourite topics on the show. Good old gender reveals, Sam. We love a good old gender reveal, don't we? I don't know why people do them. I still don't. I've got to be honest with you. I just don't, like, nobody cares about your babies. No one cares about your children. No one cares about your stupid, ugly, ordinary children. Least of all your friends who've got stupid, ugly, ordinary children of their own. And, you know, seeing you all joyous in the pre-child phase, right, before you've spent 2 years wading through shit and puke and sleepless nights and no sex and just misery, right, reminds them of when they could have got out. So it's just a bitter, miserable, wretched affair. Yet people think they care. And, of course, because Americans are all over. It's a very American thing. I'll be honest, I've never heard of a gender reveal outside of them. Is anyone else
they
doing
do
them?
But they don't do explosions and shit, you know what I mean? There's no fucking blowing up anything or a plane in the sky, usually. It's just like a balloon or something in it. And they pop the balloon. Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, nobody cares about... Like, no one cares enough about this. Like, there's all sorts going on. You know, the American fucking drug of narcissism fuels this.
Right, it is getting into the water supply, mate. The internet is putting this straight into the water supply everywhere.
Well, it's just everything has to be an occasion with an American, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Everything has to be an occasion. Everything's a holiday. Everything's a fucking gathering. Everything's a big deal. It's like, listen, life just isn't that significant. Just isn't that significant. So it's all right. You know, I guess if you had to sum up being alive, it's better than the alternative. But also, there's a pretty solid argument to say it might have been better to just never have existed. Because you get a bum deal with this. You start out, everyone tiptoes around it. They lie to you and like, oh, mummy, why did the goldfish die? Why did my pet dog die? Why did Nana die? They all tiptoe around it and they go, oh, well, everybody dies, but don't worry, that won't happen to you for a very long time. Bullshit. Bullshit, by the way. You don't fucking know shit. You don't know. Could be tomorrow. But even if it isn't, even if I have a great life, not a very long time, is it? And it sneaks up on you. So you get stuck into it. And then the other part they don't tell you, you think, all right, well, fucking 70 years. Maybe you do think that's a long time. That ain't though, is it? Especially when you spend over half of them fucked up and gimped up and shit and with disease and miserable. You know, so it's like 50% of your life fucking sucks. And that's if you've got a good one. It's garbage. What a bum fucking deal. But, you know, whatever. So, anyway, it's just not that significant. Like, not everything has to be or fucking put the party hats on. Let's all have a no, fuck off.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, it's so like, can you just simmer the fuck down? I get it, you're having a baby. Well done. You and everyone else, by the fucking way. It's not hard, is it? Anyone can do it. Well done. Well, not anyone.
I can understand sharing it with your close family and your friends or whatever, but it's just like everything now has to be a social media post, and everyone, like, if it doesn't get enough likes, it feels like, why do you give a fuck about what random people think about your life, man? Like, why do you care?
I know, yeah, and that's it, isn't it? And it's all like, right, well, get the camera out. Why? So you can bore another... You can bore us all in 3 months' time with this fucking... Like, you haven't even... They don't even give shit enough time to burn in your brain as a genuine fond memory before they say, oh, you must come round and see the photos. I was just there. I don't need to see the photos. The memory, like a Polaroid, is still being fucking formed in my brain. I can remember it was 2 weeks ago. I don't need to come round. So we have a gender reveal, the party for that. That's an embarrassment. That's a disgrace. And now 2 weeks, come round and watch the photos from the thing you were just at. We'll watch the videos. Haha, retweet this for me. But no, fuck off. This is ridiculous. I'm not this invested in your life. And no one is. And something happens when you're at a certain age and you get to, like, fucking suburbia and you think everyone's got to be pals and, oh, we must start hanging out and Saturday nights is fucking let's have dinner and, you know, get babysitters and we'll all meet up and have, like, a fucking double date. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, you don't have to do any of this. It's not what you're supposed to do. So I fucking hate it. And like I said, the rise of the gender reveal is the most repugnant. Because it's not even, reveal you're pregnant. All right, go on then. There probably is a handful of people in your life that would care about that. Right? Probably. Probably about 6, if you're lucky. Right? But the gender of the baby, I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I just is that a thing? Because, like, what do you even do? Like, it's not like you can have a preference. It's not that you can sit there. I'm on team boy. I'm on team boy. Like, you can't say that.
It's basically like a press reveal, a press conference to say what gifts you're going to buy me in the future. Like, is basically what it feels like.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous. And then, you know, like, there's this unspoken thing Americans do of one-upsmanship. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Right? They go online. Sorry, this giant bottle of overpriced water is so unwieldy and ridiculous. They go online, right? And they look at other gender reveals before they do their gender reveal. Ooh, what are people doing for gender reveals?
That's what I mean. It's like, why do you give a fuck?
Yeah. Right. What are people doing for gender reveals? And somebody, right, like, haha, they pop a balloon, some glitter comes out, right? Look, I go, but it's pink, it's traditional pink. So what I'm saying is, in a move that triggers 90% of Twitter, but only 2% of the rest of America, I'm using traditional colours to determine gender, right? So they do that, don't they? Then, right, so they go, okay, well, what else? Let me type in extreme gender reveal, right? Yeah. And then, like, you know, someone, I saw one, to be fair, buckled me, because it was like, what they were doing was, right, because it's America, and they love baseball, it's their national pastime, apparently. The woman threw, I imagine the pregnant woman, actually, threw a baseball to her husband, and he was going to fucking bean it out, right? And the ball was loaded to explode, yeah, right? Like, and it would reveal a colour, you know, again, pink or blue, right? And so anyway, she throws it at him, and he's gone, bean! And fucking hit it, and it's gone straight into her face. It's smashed her. You gotta look it up, right? It's just smashed her in the face, all blue or whatever, like, all over her chops, fully wrecked, like, oh, yes, have that at your fucking gender reveal, like, fucking hell. So anyway, you look at extreme gender reveals, yeah, it would have been a boy if she'd lived. God, I've absolutely fractured her skull in a stupid fucking gender reveal, right? So anyway, it's absolutely ridiculous. So you do gender reveals, you do extreme gender reveals, and so people go, well, how can I make my gender reveal memorable? And make it memorable.
How can I get the most views on TikTok?
Yeah, make it memorable by not doing one, and all your friends will secretly be, oh, thank you for not being one of those people. But instead, what they do is they look to just fucking step it up. So we end up with this. This is a story from Oregon. It's absolutely insane. So gender reveal explosion at New Hampshire. Oh, sorry, it was New Hampshire. I thought it was because it was the Oregonian. So gender reveal explosion at New Hampshire quarry rattles towns in 2 states. A family is accused of using explosives at a New England quarry to announce the sex of their baby, rocking several towns from New Hampshire all the way down to Massachusetts in the process. Neighbours in multiple communities in southern New Hampshire and northern Massachusetts were rattled by the mysterious explosion. According to news outlets, police in the town of Kingston in the Granite State confirmed the explosions were caused by the family revealing the gender of their baby. So, the explosion rattled homes within a 20-mile range. Mate.
Fucking hell, like.
There's been terrorist attacks you wouldn't notice for 20 miles. This is a fucking gender reveal, you plum. What are you fucking... How many fucking explosives did you put in that? 20 miles, mate. Right? And here's the mad thing. So after the explosion, right, it ruined the water supply. It contaminated
from lime. Is it a lime quarry or something?
Yeah, so hang on, let me just find it, because you can have a nice glass of brown water, like. But yeah, basically, because it was in a quarry, it fucked up. It all went into the water supply, and so now when people were pouring water, it was fucking brown and fucked up. Here you go. I think I got a picture of it. Can I get that? No, quality journalism does need my support. What's this? Gender reveal. Yeah, here you go. Gender reveal using 80 pounds of explosives, mate.
Fuck, you know.
80 pounds, like. 80 pounds.
My thing is, as well, it says in this report that they legally obtained it and they had permission to do it on the property. So not only did they do it, some daft cunt signed off and they're like, yeah, that seems fine, mate. 80 pounds of fucking explosives in a quarry, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
I let you off once before, but you still got the nerve to come back here and make